Hello everyone, Dean here. Just a little video to give you an update on my RAB Ridge Master. Stayed in it last night, obviously, excuse me, I'm long woken up. Had a really good night's sleep, but obviously when it's like when you've had a good night's sleep, it's hard to wake up from it. Performed really well. As I said before, it was very, very good. No condensation build-up. I'll give you a quick round so you can get an idea of what the weather's like where I am. There you go. Very, very misty night. Bit of drizzle came in at one point, very windy. And it was great. You know, I've had it now, I don't know how long actually I've had it for long enough, and I go out every weekend or midweek to try things out. So usually take this with me. And it was fantastic. Brought this along with me, the Snug Back Soft, the Expedition sleeping bag, and I slept on this, which is the Inertia XL Mat by Climate, which collapses down, folds down really crazy small, literally the size of a Coke can. And was more than sufficient. I haven't tried it on really, really cold ground. Last time I took it out, sorry, I'm trying to rack my brains, which is hard when you're first woken up. Last time I took it out was at the Brecon Beacons. I'm trying to think, sorry, of cold ground, of course. But anyway, yeah, I took it out on cold ground and it was fine. I know there's been mixed reports of this mat not being warm enough, but it was more than warm enough for me. And again, last night, if anything, it was a bit overkill, I think. I was a bit too warm at one point. I had to open up the bag. And this X-bed pillow in here. It looks like there isn't room in here, but there's tons. It just, if I can move that, I've just got it in the way. You can see. And then there's the other mat I had under there, my Gillette little cheapy foam mat. Oh, just bear with me. Oh, there we go. So yeah, it's been superb. I've never experienced any condensation build-up in this. And on the point of condensation, little word of warning, I reproofed my RAB Summit Mountain the other week. Left the zips open whilst reproofing it, done it in the bath using Nick Wax TX Direct, and something I found out, unfortunately, was it obviously went on the inside as well as the outside of the bivvy, and thus is waterproofed inside and out, which I suppose was obvious now looking back at it, but I noticed when I used that the other week, again up with the Brecon Beacons, in fact it was only last week I used it, it's basically caused it to be waterproofed on the inside. I suppose it's a schoolboy error. I should have known that. I've been doing this thing now for almost 20 years, solo camping. And so it does cause condensation build-up because it was waterproof on the inside as well as the outside. What a plum Dean you are. But yeah, so there we go. I'm very, very happy with this. You can see it. There we go. And out that way. But it's been great. Slept like a log. And I'm not the world's best sleeper, in all honesty. My mates will tell you, actually, not my mates will tell you, because none of you'll probably meet my mates, but I actually suffer with insomnia quite badly. And it's quite strange, the only time I sleep like a baby is when I come wild camping. Hence why I've been doing it for about 20 years now, because it's my sleeping tablet, as such, for the wild camping is. I always catch up with the rest that I need. Also brought along last night my X-bed hammock, and I slung it across there. I suppose there's silver lining in every cloud. You gotta use what you got available to you at the time. I think that's part of what camping is about, isn't it? And so I had my hammock slung across there for relaxing. I got up here yesterday afternoon and took it down very quickly and then brought it in here. And I don't know if you can see down here. There's my sleeping bag, and then down the bottom is all my kit, my rucksack, clothes, bags, everything else I need. It goes to show how much room's in here. I'm 6'2". There's probably a foot down there for all the gear. And then I've got this room left up here, which is plenty. You know, I'm leaning up on my side here. And there you go. I don't really know what else to talk about because I haven't long woken up. But actually, just a little subject. I don't know if any of you want to discuss it when you have a look at this. I was thinking of last night. What do you consider acceptable while camping? The only reason I say that is I went to one of my usual favourite spots last night. Before I came here, I say last night, sorry, yesterday afternoon, it was late yesterday afternoon. And surprise, surprise, yet another place spoiled. What was a great little wild camping place. I think without sounding off, but some people who don't care so much for the countryside maybe, had left tons of rubbish here a couple of weeks ago, and obviously the National Trust have caught wind of this, and there was the usual no camping signs anyway. And while stops, I understand that there's only a few places like the Lake District, etc., which no, not even the Lake District. Sorry, is it Dartmoor? I can't remember. Anyway, one of the places where you can camp legally. There's very few places where you can. I know it's a grey area. A lot of ones, like for example the Brecon Beacons, will let you camp there as long as you're very discreet. Set up camp late when everyone else has gone, and then strike early. And then, especially they prefer if you're in small numbers, just one or two of you. If there's more than that, then they don't particularly like it really. So yeah, what do you consider is good for wild camping? What ethics? I won't tell you what mine are at the moment, so I'll leave it open for interpretation. But either way, I think we all need to be very self-aware of where we're going, what we're doing, particularly in this day and age. Big Brother, people very aware of their rights, their land, etc., which is a good thing. I think we all need to be aware of what we're doing. Make sure when you're going you don't leave any rubbish anywhere, etc. Leave no trace. And please folks, something I encountered the other week up in the Beacons, make sure you know what you're doing. I know we live in Britain, I live in Wales, and many people consider our hills not to be dangerous, but as someone unfortunately found out, not fatally but found out when I was at the Beacons, that you shouldn't really take it for granted. Because I went up there, it was sunny, always take waterproof gear with me, and you'd see the next morning it was blowing 70-mile-per-hour winds, hammering down with rain and sleet all day. And I came across a group, believe it or not, of kids with a youth leader with them, which annoyed me a little with all this gear on. And the kids just got red ants coming into my bivvy. Oh no, it's the spider, that is. You go out there, little fella, and there's the red ant. Go on, scoot. Sorry, back to where it was. Yeah, and there was a group with a leader with them as well, and these lot, the one boy was wearing an Adidas tracksuit jacket and a top, that was it. And this youth leader had let him go out in that gear. And you'd see he was shivering like a leaf, and personally I think probably not that far from very early stage of hypothermia. You can move his hands when you do the classic you know, touching your fingers. They say if you can't touch his finger, you got problems by the time it gets to you. If you can't touch that, your thumb to your finger, you got serious problems in your hands. Are getting too cold. You couldn't even move his fingers. It was that cold. But anyway, there, I digress. I'm waffling on. Yes, the RAB Ridge Master, absolutely superb. As I said before in other videos, performs greatly. Tons of room. There you go. Got it staked out. Yes, I do apologise if I'm waffling a little bit, but as I said, I've only just woken up very, very tired, and doesn't my nose look crooked in this video? I've only just realised my big snout. Too much boxing and rugby when I was younger, folks, and working on a door for a couple of years. But there we go. Anyway, RAB Ridge Master yet again, performed brilliantly. No condensation. Inertia XL. Very, 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 very pleased with this from Climate. Probably worth going online, although the videos aren't that great, and there's one or two reviews. There's one chap on there that says that it didn't work at all for him, but I've had no problems at all with this. And there you go, folks. I'll post some more when I can, and that don't show this ugly mug all bleary-eyed. Anyway, you all take care. Bye bye.